windy out here, so hopefully, all right, we've got a 2 already. I want to know what number. I want to know what number you're vibrating at. Okay, so there's a 2 right there. What number is the collective currently vibrating at? 2, 3, 5. 5 and 3 is an 8. Plus 2, that's a 10. Perfect. Completion. What do we need to wrap up? What do we need to close out? What is not serving us? This rejection is for your protection. What is the collective, what are they being rejected from that's protecting them? So when I cut, I'm going to show you the cards as I'm seeing them, because they're probably going to come out. King of Cups. Okay, we have the 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This didn't even want to go back in. It's coming out. It's like, don't put me back. 4 of Swords. What's the collective currently being rejected from? For their own protection. For their own protection. For their own protection. Ah, the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Swords, the 9 of Cups. What fell out? The 2 of Swords. All right. King of Cups, 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Here's your overall energy right here. Did the things go out? Because I didn't hear my phone. Let me know if y'all are getting the notifications. This is what you want. This is what everybody wants. Everybody wants unconditional love. It's the highest frequency in this entire world. You guys are operating, you're operating at a 10. Let me ask about the what number do they feel that they're currently at? What number do they feel they're operating at? What number do they feel they're operating at? All right, I wish y'all could, so I can't make that up, so that's nothing, right? A 5 and a 7. So that's Libra energy, 7th house. So balancing out the scales, making something, so that's also, that's cardinal air energy, okay? So let's just pull a couple of more here. I want to get like some real specifics. Snapdragon, graciousness and benevolence. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Aesop fables. That's like back in the day. And I got to keep this short too, you guys, because I'm learning. I'm learning that shorts are what has to happen if I'm going to do this. Tell me more about the rejection for their own protection. Daffodil, rebirth and new beginnings. There they are. People are getting their notifications. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. That was the 10 at the beginning of the reading. I said, what we all vibrating at? And they showed me a 10. And then I said, what do they think they're vibrating at? A 7. There was nothing here. Hey guys, share this video, like this video, push this video. Come on, we got to get this out here. A lot of people don't even know that I'm even around. All right, hibiscus, beauty and happiness. What was at the bottom of the deck right here? What was at the bottom of the deck? The 9 of Cups. So that's what y'all want. Of course, that's what y'all want. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. John Keats. You guys should. I don't want to repeat what I already did. I kind of do. What? The King of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords. Okay, I'm using like regular playing deck. The question is, what are you being rejected from that is honestly just protecting you? Okay, even though you're like, probably like, what the fuck? Let's do some major arcanas. This is a bunch of decks. Clever, right? All major arcanas. Just kidding. I pulled up court cards. Okay, Queen of Wands. These are the major arcanas right here. I do it like that because I want to see if like some of the same cards are going. How'd I do that? How'd I do that? What the fuck? How'd I do that? Did I pull it out of the hat? Same card, right? Well, Thanks, Spirit. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The Knight of Swords is trying to come out like really hard. I gotta make a decision. I gotta figure this out. I gotta do it fast. There's your King of Cups right there. So the energy, I'm right on top of this energy. Good. I want to make sure I am. Let's just pull a couple. These decks are all like really old. And they're different like widths. Do you know what I mean? There's the King of Cups again. That's trying to fall out too. I'm only going to take the top cards. Knight of Wands, King of Swords, Knight of Cups. At the most, one more. Only at the most. Page of Cups. I'm not going to take what's underneath because it's stuck. It's just stuck to it. Knight of Swords, again, this is what... well, I feel like I can't help but notice this. Here's 3 pages right here. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Feels like this is love right here. The Knight of Cups is reversed. Y'all all want love. That's what comes to me in the comments and into the emails. Tell us about love. I saw this in the Gemini reading. Let's be more like, don't only think with your heart because it can get you in trouble. Why would they keep this from you? Why would they keep it from you? Because perhaps it's not what is meant to be. But I want it. The universe will never give you anything that you are not supposed to have. What is meant for you will come for you. I'm going to do a divine timing thing after this. I can't go over 10 minutes. I can't because of the algorithm and all the bullshit. Let's pull some major arcanas. So at all of these cards, it's just 5 different decks and they're all majors. They're all majors. They're all majors. Okay, so look. The Hangman. The Hangman. This is about changing the way you think. People say, oh, the Hangman is about being stuck. If you look at this guy, there's a mirror right there. Reflection. Think about how this is affecting you, but you have to step outside of the box. And the only way you can do that is if you remove this right here. That's the only way. And be what? The King of Swords, because the King of Swords is what's up. He knows. He's certain. He's analytical. Gemini energy, the Lovers. There's that plane overhead again. Empress is like trying to like fall out of my hand. So Hangman, Empress. I just saw the High Priestess. I just saw the Hierophant. The Moon. I cut the deck and the Moon was there. It was a different deck. Whoa. There's Justice. Justice was on the... There's the Hierophant again. Here's the Justice card. I can't make it up. And here it is again. It flew out. So what's the point? I'm on top of the energy for y'all, okay? And we saw number 7. Libra. That's Libra energy. This is the oldest deck I've ever had in my life. I was 19 years old. I wrote on the deck like what it means. Need for better balance. Court cases. Clear-cut decisions. That's what the King of Swords is. Clear-cut decisions. Yeah, look, right underneath the Hierophant is the Tower. So this is the 10 that started at the very beginning of the reading. I asked what number you guys were vibrating at. So, your greatest weakness, I did that a few days ago. All of this energy, it feels like really similar. These flew out, but it's a lot of cards, and they weren't turned over, so the Moon was turned over, but the Star and the Wheel of Fortune too. But I only want to take so many cards. The main thing that's coming through here is Justice, the Hangman, the Empress, and the Hierophant. Okay, let's do it really fast. Let's do it really fast. What's the advice for them? What's the advice? What's the advice? What's the advice? They don't know what to do. They don't know what to, if they don't know what to do and they're confused, what's the advice? What is it? 1. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Nope. There's the King of Cups again. If you watch the whole motherfucking reading, this is why I keep coming back to YouTube. Because I'm like, how am I going to walk away from this? They're giving me this ability. I didn't really want it, but the 9 of Wands. Keep pushing through. Keep pushing. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. It's 10 minutes, y'all. I gotta go. I'm gonna come back and do something else.